Let's go fishing. A little bit before sunset, sunrise rather. Let's go fishing. All right, man. Look at this. What a beautiful morning. It's about 55 degrees. It feels great. I see a lot of surface activity. No big stuff, but the little stuff is surfacing. I'm gonna work my way from the dock all the way back to the dam. And then I'm gonna go to another place I like to fish at East Texas Creek. Well, let's see what's happening here. Welcome to FishTales. I'd hate not to be able to share this with you. It'd be great if you were here with me. But you know, that's just not possible. So y'all hang on. Let's go catch some fish. The olden froggy fly. This is a relatively new one. I tied that just recently. And we'll see if they're... It didn't work so great night before last, Sunday. It did not work so great. The fish did not move in on me like I was kind of expecting them to do. Well, let's see what happens in the morning. I see some movement, and that's a bigger fish. I think I spooked him. This will be very interesting. Last time I was up here, and when I was down on the river, there were frogs everywhere. And they're decent size, so this froggy fly ought to be about right. Almost always something hanging out underneath this dock. Well, this latest frog version I've been tying up is really a nice fly. The action on it, everything, it's just nice. Really nice. I tied up some briminators this morning. Early. 3 of them. Because I got a feeling that popper dropper is going to be the ticket. You just never know. Normally in the morning I'd fish the other side. Get that sunrise behind me. But I think this side gets less attention, so it might actually be better simply because it gets less pressure. And this point here, man, I've caught a lot of fish off this point. Drop one underneath that dock. Boom, shakalaka, come on. Come on, big bass, where are you? Where are you? I'm not over there. See all the frogs jumping in? All right, I'll bring you back if I get something. See over there, I see some little deer working the edge. 3 of them. Isn't that cool? The white heron working over there and the deer over on that bank. There's 3 of them in there somewhere. There he is. She. Camera's not going to cooperate. That acts like a buck. No, that's just a doe. Hey, there's fish. Alright, come on now. What are you doing, deer hunting or fishing? I'm fishing. Get back at it, boy. Just had something take a whack at it. Something slurped it. Totally missed it, but he slurped it. It's right about where I saw that fish turn, so. Man alive. This has changed too much, I guess. I see no activity that indicates the big fish are in here at all. Had one looky-loo at my fly, and that's it. I'm torn. I'm torn between staying here and going to the creek. And I think I'm going to go to the creek. This might be a waste of time. As soon as I turn the camera off, something with some size, I think. Come on, there'll be some sort of... Ooh, there he is. How about that? Okay, so as soon as I think about leaving, I'll catch a fish. Little bass. Okay. Well, there are some fish in here. This is the only place that might have some contour. Little largemouth bass. Took my froggy fly. Thanks for being the first one. That fish is warm compared to the air. Let's see if he's got a buddy hanging out here. Sun's up. Oh, that's a cool picture. That's a real cool picture. Got some fish in here. Seen a lot more movement than I was just a little while ago. Maybe I found a few. If I can get it. I mean, this is such skinny water. Such skinny water. Sun's coming up. Cool pictures everywhere. Oh yeah, there's definitely something moving around this point. Trick is to not spook it. Boy, this thing is this little lake is just loaded with bait fish, shad mostly. Incredible numbers of shad. Yeah, I just moved something out from in front of me. Get the definite feeling these fish don't have to work too hard to get a dinner. To get their breakfast, dinner, and lunch, they don't have to work very hard because this thing is just thick with shad. Let me put my dropper on and see if we can get a little better results. Here's my first sunfish. Feels like a big one. No, it's a bass. What the heck, fish? You're supposed to be a sunfish, not a bass. Took the briminator. I kind of think there's a weed bed out there, which is what you really need, is a weed bed to catch. That was a sunfish, I'm pretty sure. Dadgummit. As soon as you turn the camera on, the fish drops off. Well, sunfish, I'll tell you what, folks, this is not easy. This flat water. These fish are so spooky, whatever they are that's in here, and there seems to be quite a few. As soon as that fly goes over top of them, they spook. I'm going to East Texas to get me some creek fishing in. Yeah, this was okay, but I think the creek will be better. All right. I caught a smaller sunfish. And now I have a big bass on the line. I'm letting me swim around a little bit. And we're just going to ease up on him, let him take out line all he wants. Oh, it came loose. Came loose. Now he's back on it. It's a free meal, fishy. It's a free meal. Come on. Took out a bunch of line. That's usually a very big fish, because that was a decent sized sunfish I had on there. Oh no, sunfish came loose. So the bass got a meal. I didn't do anything to make it hook that fish either. I fully expected it to come loose. I was giving him time to swallow it, and then I'd catch him. Yep, okay. That technique always works, out here anyway. If you can get it in some deeper water, and that was the key. There's probably plenty of big bass in here, but the only thing they like is sunfish. Fresh, lively sunfish. Alright, let's head to the creek. Alright, man, let's get down here. Oh, this is one of my favorite places to fish. I'm gonna get down a little ways before I start. Just because I can fish this on the way back. Alright, I changed to a smaller frog fly. No bass have looked at it yet. I had a sunfish take a look at it, peck at it, but he's too little. I may have to increase my leader length, downsize my tippet. I'm going to throw this a little bit before I put on a dropper. I guarantee there's fish in here. But like the other place, this is hard to get to them without spooking them, or without revealing your presence. Somebody had a big old dog down here, big dog, or a dog with big feet. Need to shorten those legs. There you go. See how that does. If that works, I'll leave it that way. If it doesn't work, I'll shorten them even more, or even pull them out of there. The fly disappeared, and I couldn't get a hold of it. It's because it had fish on it. Nice little spotted bass. Little spotted bass. Oh. Okay, so there is hope that this frog fly is going to work. There's another fishy. Nice little sunfish. Weighs a little more than that bass I just caught. That one came up out of the deep, pulverized it. That's what I love to see. They're not sitting along the edge. That's a good fatty one. That is a fatty. Oh, and there he goes. Quick release. That was a nice one. I don't know if you even got to see it. He came up out of that deeper water and just pulverized it. Which is exactly what I was hoping for. Thinking about putting a dropper on, putting a briminator on there. But as long as they're coming up and pulverizing it, I'm happy. There you go. Another little spot. Colored up really nice. Gee whiz, these fish are beautiful. They are really marked. Oh, okay. Well, let's try again. That one really went after it. He didn't mess around. I saw him running. Actually, there's several little bass in there. That might be a largemouth. Yes, it is. Look at that. That's a little largemouth. He acted different from day one. There you go. Goodbye. Thanks for coming. That's what I get for not putting a hard front on this fly. Lost his eyeball. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go with a streamer for a bit. I got one that might work in this situation too. We'll retire this, take it back to the bench, put a new eyeball on it, call it good. I had no luck with anything subsurface, so I went back to a big old frog fly, and first time in the water, the bass pounced on it. He missed it. There he is. Oh, dang, missed it too. This is a big frog fly too. This is #1 hook. But that kind of action is what I was hoping for. Oh, big old fishy. This hole doesn't have much depth to it. Trying to fish as far out in front of me as I can. Seeing a lot of fish. Not catching a lot of fish. Missed a couple of good ones. Saw a couple of really nice ones back there in that big pool. So going back up, I'm gonna go real nice and easy up there. See if I can't get this fly to them without spooking them. Oh, there's a bass right in front of me. Came out to meet me. Oh, and he came out to get my fly. How about that? How about that? Another nice little spot, little fatty. That's a much bigger frog fly than the ones I've been using. Been using a lot of them on a 4. Nice thick fish. Probably good eating too, I'll bet. But I'm not interested in eating fish. Lucky for the fish. Look at there, sunfish. Bet I got him on the outside of dead. He came up underneath it and it hooked him. If I was in one of them bigger holes, I'd put him back on there, use him for bait. Oh, goodbye. Thanks for coming. There we go. That is a beautiful fly. That little bass has already hit it once. I got it. But he attracts some attention too. I had a bigger fish underneath it. I couldn't tell what it was. That's a good sign that even after having hit it once or twice, he comes back and gets it again. That's another little largemouth. Every day. Goodbye. Thank you much. All right, there's got to be a bigger one in here. Every one of these pools that has any depth to it has got big fish in it. There we go. I saw those 2 small bass sitting over there. And I think the bigger of the 2 came and got it. So they are just kind of standing by, waiting for opportunities. So if I can find some bigger fish, that would be great. You got a little bit of tail fungus or something. I see a bigger fish right on the side of that log. Ooh, I put it right in front of his face. So if that's a fish, apparently not. Just drop that thing right in the shady spots. I can tell you, when there's more than one, especially little bass, when there's more than one fish and you drop something in front of them, the competition factor kicks in. You'll get a better response out of the fish because they think their buddy's going to get it before they do. Oh, something hit my jig. Staying down like a catfish. That's because it's catfish. Nice one. Nice catfish. Big one. Big fish of the day so far. Look at that nice little kitty cat. Took a jig. I shifted to my white crappie jig and bingo bango. That was what it took. I kind of thought it might. If you get any place that's got a clean bottom, That's how you do it. Kicked. He's talkative too. Alright, well, thanks for coming. Bye. Boy, he hit the trail. All right, let's see if there's a big one. Using a 1/32 ounce white crappie jig. It's got a bobtail because I cut about most of the tail off of it, so it's not a very big looking fly. It's a go-to in the spring for white bass. They're cheap, plentiful. You can go through a bunch of them real quick if you're fishing a weedy area. But this particular section is pretty clean on the bottom. I caught white bass and a striper and black bass and a catfish, all on a white jig. Easy peasy. Pay attention, this is going to be a short fight. Big alligator gar. A little old 4-weight. I believe it's an alligator gar. It might be a long nose. Like I say, it's going to be a short fight because I'm going to lose this jig. I'm going to lose this battle. Oh, there it let loose. Oh, I love fooling with them, but man, they're hard on tackle. That was a big one, about 4 feet. About 4 foot long. Heavy too, that, and I'm pretty sure the first one that swatted at it was definitely an alligator gar. Real broad face. But that one I didn't get a good look at. The one that actually had it. I saw him swimming out there in front of me. Let me check my line because they're really hard to hook well, because, well, he must have had a hold of just the jig. I don't see anything wore out on my line. I could sacrifice a topwater fly, because they're just cruising this water all over here. I've got a big streamer I could throw at them. Oh, there's another catfish. Well, there's another kitty. Little one this time. He just kind of gets you in trouble. A lot of fishing here. Thanks for coming. Oh, I tell you what, folks. It's about 1:30, getting real close to that. And I think I'm ready to go back to the house, actually get something to eat. Go get some barbecue at Merrick's or Merrill's. I don't remember which one it is. Or maybe stop at Buc-ee's and get some of their barbecue. Or maybe not stop at all and just go straight to the house. You just never know what I'll do. Oh, that's a big gar. That's a big one. If I had different gear, I'd go for him. That's what I probably ought to be doing. Fishing for gar with gar flies and heavy equipment. Anything that size will really rip up well, a 4-weight would never do it. I can handle a little one, a little fish on a little gar on this 4-weight, but man, that one I had was probably 4 foot long, 3 foot at least. You saw how he took off. That's what they do. They figure out, hey, something's wrong, and they head for the hills. All right, well, let's get back to the truck. Ooh, this is loose sand. Thanks to walk back rough. There are turtle tracks right up here. I don't know if they lay their eggs this time of year or in the spring. I think they lay them in the early spring. I don't know. Maybe they do both. I think you want to stay here in the shade. The sun's bright, sunny. Bright and sunny.